One of the most common things you'll find on the street that you won't find taught in any martial arts gyms or many self-defense ones is the hockey fighter grab. Working in the bar for almost 10 years, almost a decade, I learned that was the most common kind of fighting besides the sucker punch, the drunk sucker punch. I have looked high and low. We're at the airport, by the way. I have looked high and low. I've looked under every crevice, and there's hardly any guys that can handle this well. There's only a few guys that I've seen have handled this well. One was Fred Maestro from Maestro from Maestro Defense Systems, which I don't agree with a lot of his other stuff, but he got this one right. There is also, I believe, Master Wong got this right. Kala, of course, always gets it right. And I actually reached out to a few others just to see what they would say about how to handle probably one of the two most common scenarios when people are being attacked. So I'm going to show you a number of ways to get out of this one. And it's going to all determine on what your body type is like, what your strengths are, and which one you choose. A lot of times guys will go over really complex ways to go about it, and it's almost like a waltz, a dance, a terrible dance, you know. I'm a terrible dancer, but nonetheless, it's almost like a terrible dance. And you know, if you were to, when you're presented with a challenge of the bright lights, the screaming, the yelling, the drunkenness, the catching you by surprise, it's hard to put that dance in step by step. It's not like somebody's going to throw down some footprint things in the ground and you're going to, okay, well, 1 and 2 and this and that. It's got to be practiced over and over. It's got to be easier, and it's got to be good for your athleticism and type. Okay, so we talked about this before. Some guys who come into the pocket, okay, feel strong in clinching up. Other guys feel strong in hitting and damaging. Other guys feel strong in dropping down and taking a shoot or a high crotch or a double leg or a heel pick or something like that. So you're going to have to determine what works for you. It's also going to also another thing that's going to make a difference is the size of your opponent and the size of you. So, but anyways, let's get into the basics right away. So I'm going to bring in Zek here, and I haven't chosen him for his size, obviously, but this is a lot of times you'll see a guy that's just got the skill of gripping. Playing hockey, and he grabs on and starts swinging, and he's practiced this. It doesn't matter how big or how small he is, he does pretty good. So first thing I want to say, grab on, Zach. Okay, there's going to be 2 grips guys are going to take. I'm going to loosen this a bit for you. Okay, there's going to be 2 grips. If I can get this thing off, it's almost like a muumuu or kimono, really. 2 grips. One is going to be one where they have their arm bent. Okay. And they're going to probably focus on things like upper hooks, okay, uppercuts. Ones that I can talk back to, like, what is it, UFC 1 or 2, with Keith Hackney got a hold of Hoist Gracie, and all of Hoist Gracie's jiu-jitsu kind of went out the door, out the window for a bit, kind of deal. So guys like this, they do it. Then there's going to be the hockey guy, okay, the hockey guy who has this straight arm, and that says he's got the arm as far away from you as he can, so you can't hit him back. Okay, so let's start with this one first. So this would be a guy who's got length on you. He's got long, and these are the guys that do really well in these fights. They have longer reach. Okay, so the first thing he's going to do is he's going to swing. Okay, and what does he usually do? Whack. Okay, but I want you to figure something out here. The first thing you want to do is, we talked about getting inside the pocket before and actually taking his momentum away. So in this case right here, if somebody surprises you and grabs you, and you don't see, usually if somebody grab me, come into my space like this, then I'm already on him right away, kind of deal, right? I'm already on him, okay? But if he comes into my space and surprises me and all of a sudden grabs me and starts swinging, the first thing I want to do is I want to get my chin down, okay? Because this area is where you get knocked out, along here, and I want to get my arm up. And I want my arm to get into where his elbow the opposite side of his elbow. You may get a few taps here and there, but you're taking away his momentum. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to close the gap. Okay, we're going to get farther in, closer. Remember what I said before? Okay, we're going to get closer, and it may be only like this, right? Because his arm, if he's really strong, his arm may, no, it's kidding. Anyways, he may keep you like that. Okay, but at least you're stopping his punches, and you're going to be able to figure out ways, boom, like that, in order to soften up this grip, because that's what you want. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is this. Okay, grab on. Okay, we stop. He goes to swing. Bang. Okay, we stopped. Now, the next thing we want to do is actually we want to get on his outside, because when we get on his outside over here from his power hand, we take his power away. So what I'm going to do is this. He's got me right there. I can't get hold. I'm just trying to, so he's not knocking the crap out of me. I am going to go, I'm going to push with this arm, this one right here. This is easy. And I'm just going to go around like this. And I'm going to go like this. Now, he may not go over like this. He may not go over like this, okay? So I want you to resist a bit here, okay? So we stop right here. Okay, I'm going to get to his outside, bang, and he's still going like this, but I go around like this. Now, once I've got on here, I'm going to get my full freaking weight on this guy, because maybe he's a bodybuilder, strength competition guy. I'm going to actually drop my full weight. So all I got to do is drop my knees. I don't have to, you know, do any super slams, or just feel good, comfortable? Good, yeah. So I'm going to grab onto this arm, keep the arm, okay, and I'm going to drop with my body, okay? Once I'm there, it's limitless in what you can do, okay? Now, a lot of guys go like this, boom, 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 boom. Don't waste your time, okay? Just simply get him to the ground. You've got him like that, your full weight on that one joint. Step in front, down to the ground, knee on there, knee on his head, whatever you want to do, okay? Okay, up. Dust yourself off, boy. Dust yourself off. Anyways, okay, so the next one we're going to go into. Now, you say to me, say, JG. Grab on. He got a hold of me. He's got me against the wall, okay? I'm going to shout out to Fred Maestro from Maestro Defense Systems on this one. I looked at this one for ages and couldn't figure it out until there was another tutorial that I saw from a student that actually put it on the internet from a different angle. This is the guy's got, okay, he's got you up against it. Once again, he starts to swing. Go ahead, bang. So I'm taking this momentum away from him, right? Chin is down, taking the momentum away. Okay, now what I do is I reach across to this arm. I make a V. This almost reminds me of the Half-Life symbol for you video gamers. But anyways, I make this V, okay? And all I do is I once again drop, okay? I drop. Once I drop, okay, and it's best if I can drop and go out to the outside, okay? I may do this and he may let go, but he may not let go. I want to go to the outside. I'm just dropping my knees. Once again, my full weight is on this arm, on this. Now, it's going to move him a bit. Once you do that, the world is your oyster again. Boom! Okay? Reach around, right by the nose, okay? All sorts of ways to take him down. Okay? Go work on it. Those are the first 2 or 3 or whatever they were. Thanks to my somewhat dirty friend Zechariah here. And we'll see you in the next one.